Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 13 of Real Talk with Mickey D. Now in this episode we've done something a little bit different. I've done a live Q&A with a few guests from my TikTok live. I hope it's super high value for you. We're talking about elements of business, relationships, life, and some super helpful marketing tips there as well. So I hope it's super helpful for you guys. Once again, absolutely love the support you guys have given it. And if you found the show high value at all, please smash that subscribe button. Would mean the world to me. Thanks guys. Enjoy the Q&A.
I'm a dental assistant, but I also just started selling makeup. So
Cool.
I just started my own little business.
All right, awesome. Well, this is really interesting. I love this. Well, before we get into your questions, tell me a little bit about this makeup business. It sounds really interesting.
So it's Senegence makeup.
Okay.
It's long-lasting makeup, lipstick that lasts for 18 hours. That's smudge-proof, waterproof. So you can eat with it. Beautiful.
It's practical.
And it doesn't come off. It doesn't come off on your food. Doesn't come off on your glasses.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, your turn. Let's fire away with questions. What I'll do to keep it for the TikTok live people as well is I'll repeat your questions so that they can hear it. But go for it.
So what is your, what I'm trying to say, on social media, and running a business?
What's my take on how social media plays off in running a business? Is that the question? I think 100%. I'm all in on the whole social media running a business. Like it just goes hand in hand. I think when it comes to a business, you need to make it very simple. You need a product, which you've got. You need a system to sell the product, and then you need people to come through the door. And that just acts as like an awareness point. Social media does that really well. And the great thing about social media is like what typically happened with marketing maybe 10, 15 years ago is people were just trying to sell people straight away. Like people would come online, you'd search thing and the ads would be like, buy this. The great thing about social media is you get to start to talking about your brand, the values of your brand, and people can start to get an emotional connection to the brand, which makes that whole buying decision super easy. So I guess to wrap that up, all in on social media and business.
Yeah. Do you do any of your business on social media? Besides, I see you on TikTok. That's how.
Yeah. So I've currently got two businesses right now. So like obviously I've got like the whole TikTok thing going on, which kind of boosts my personal brand up. And then I've got a marketing and web design agency, and I have an e-commerce store. Now,
nice.
I pretty much run primarily on social media, and then in the background of that, because there's still a lot of traffic on Google, which doesn't really count as a social media. Then we add retargeting campaigns. So if people were to search keywords on Google, if they were to search the names of my business, if it wasn't ranking yet on the search engine optimization, we'd be running Google ads alongside that just to be as omnipresent as possible. What we kind of find is it's not so much about being on the right platform. It's more about being everywhere. Once you become familiar with someone and you start to see them everywhere, you start to build this underlying subconscious trust, and boom, market's there. Cool.
That's why I just started with TikTok with my Senegence. I put that out there.
Yeah, cool. Next question. Fire away.
Let's see. So what other questions do I? So I'm trying to build a customer base.
Okay.
That's like what's, I guess, the best way to do that, or that you think to do that?
Yeah. So what do you mean by customer base? For the people on TikTok live, Fawn was just saying she wants to build a customer base. So like what exactly do you mean by customer base?
Just buy my makeup.
Okay. So cool.
Before I'm a huge introvert. So before I started doing this, and me doing this even is out of my element, but I'm getting there. Like, I am starting to do some lives on Facebook because I have a group for it, and doing the TikToks, but
no, of course. Well, when it comes to building a customer base, what tips I have there is number one, being on the right platform to get awareness. First off, I guess to give me a little bit of context, is your business a global business, local business? How far does the scope of the business go?
It's international.
International, cool.
Yeah.
So then what you want to do is understand exactly what platforms are winning on an international level. Now, TikTok's really, really good.
We can only do in United States, though. Like, I can only sell in United States.
You can only sell in United States. Well, that's fine. What I would be doing is number one, finding platforms that act globally. So you can get global credibility as well as then. But like, what you tend to find is, even though if you are playing on this global platform, a huge majority of the platform plays in the United States because it's such a big transactional space that, most of the people come on from the United States. One thing to note, kind of like from my TikTok analytics, is 30% of my audience is from the States, and I don't try at all to try and get there. It just happens. Yeah. So like, TikTok is obviously a winning platform. Pinterest is a really, really hot platform right now. In the last,
I didn't think about that. I do have a Pinterest account. I never thought of that.
Okay, and how much are you posting on your Pinterest account?
I haven't in a while. I didn't think of that. Yeah, so I have an account, but I haven't posted in a while on that. So.
Pinterest is hot right now. The organic reach on there, to give you kind of an understanding of how Pinterest works, you should probably be posting 9 to 12 times a day. I know it's big volume, but it's a shotgun strategy, because what comes up on the feed. I do it in
Facebook, so I think.
What was that? Sorry.
I do it in Facebook, so I think I could probably.
well, Facebook outreach is dip compared to what Pinterest is. Facebook, you're getting 2% engagement. Pinterest, you're getting organic outreach of about 70 to 80%. It's heaps more. So it works a lot better overall. Then when it comes to building a base, one, find the right platform, and two, provide value to people. I strongly believe in like a value proposition, kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm building up value and brand by coming on here and just providing free value specific to your business. You can do exactly the same thing.
I couldn't pass this up.
Perfect timing, Fawn. Perfect timing. But what's really important is that you're providing value to people. You can't just be like, hey, buy my stuff. You need to go value, ask, not take, ask. And I think that makes it super easy. But what I'll do is I might do one more question, and then I'll see if anyone else on here wants to jump on and try. But if you've got another question, go for it.
Let's see. Oh, actually, now you put me on the spot again. I don't know. I can't think of one now.
That's all good. Have a quick thing.
I'm new with this whole owning a business thing, so.
Of course.
I know eventually I'll have more, but. Those are the main questions anyway.
It was lovely to have you on.
Thank you very much.
No problem. What I'll do is I'll kick you off, unfortunately, and really, really great to meet you, Fawn, and awesome. Thanks heaps.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Adriana. How's it going? Audio. There we go. Hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really, really good. Where are you from, Adriana?
New York.
New York. Wow, must be a pretty crazy time over there right now, right?
Yes, there's a lot of sick people over here.
Yep. Wow. Thankfully, not you, I hope.
No, definitely not me.
Beautiful.
I keep myself nice and healthy.
Good to hear. Good to hear. All right. Well, go for it with the questions, Adriana.
All
Hit
right.
it.
My questions are, okay, I come off
Number
as a
one.
very blunt person.
Good.
So how do you go about that? That like, and I'm very honest, I'm very blunt. So like, I'm trying to attract somebody, but I don't like to lie. So I like to just be honest.
Okay. So as in like, this is in a relationship sense, right? So you're trying to attract
Yeah, like
someone?
I'm trying to be in a relationship, but like, I don't know what's too much to say and what's to be withheld.
Okay. I think obviously you need to hold some cards in your back pocket. You can't go all out and boom, this is
Okay.
the way to go about it. But at the same
Okay.
time, I think it's very important to express your personality, not hide back and hold things back, but you want to be selective as to like what you release over time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. Next question, hit me.
Okay, I'm almost at 1,000 followers.
Awesome.
I'm at 600
Congrats.
so far. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So what is your advice to get to that? I mean, I even duetted one video with you, but it didn't even get a lot. It only got like 100 likes, and I'm like, I don't understand why.
God damn it, people.
I know, I'm so mad.
Well, thank you for duetting a video with me. Much
I have quite a few. I only put one so far though.
That's good. That's good. Well, tell me about your strategy so far, Adriana. How long have you been on it? How long has it taken you to get to 600?
I've been on it for maybe about a month, and then my friend said to try to join like those follow trains, and that's how I got a lot of people to like go on there to like add me.
Nope. That works kind of initially, but I don't buy into it, because what happens with TikTok, if you do that, is TikTok sees your initial audience and then it goes and finds more people like that. You want to make sure your initial audience is the right audience, so that when it goes to find extra people, you're not finding these people who don't particularly engage with your content.
Because I'm a very personable person. That's why I'm just trying to get the followers. Because once I do live, like I'm like a more fun person. Like in my videos, like I'm more cautious.
Yeah.
Like on live, I'm more myself.
Yeah. No, cool. And then how many videos are you posting each day, Adriana?
I didn't do any today because I was busy, but I try to do like 3 or 4 a day, like that I have saved, because I have 112 drafts. So like
112 drafts. You have 112 drafts and you're doing 3 a day.
Well, it's the same video. Like I'll do it like 4 times. Like duet I did with you.
Gotcha.
I didn't like it, so I did it like 5 times.
Just delete it. Remove the clutter, Adriana. Just delete it. All right. So let me give you a little bit of a rundown of how I structure my posting. I think that'll help. And number 2, how much I post. And number 3, what I think the strategy is to get to 1,000. Sound good?
Okay, because I'm a little self-conscious. That's why I don't do videos. I only do my videos when I'm like dressed nice.
Why
I won't do videos like this. I don't know. I feel ugly sometimes, so I don't put those videos.
Have you seen the shit that I post?
Yes, but you're funny. Like, I like your stuff. I'm
you can be funny.
like you.
You're funny. All right. So in terms of organizing content, here's what I do. Every single morning, I spend half an hour making content, and I create content for 1 to 2 days. All right. I never do more, because I need it to be fresh. And obviously I need to keep posting it out. So what I would do of a night time, I spend half an hour scrolling, taking in the content, seeing what's winning. All right.
I do that too.
What's winning, what's trending. And then I click the share button and the favorite, and I make a favorite of them. And I just have a favorite list there. Okay. That's my content creation list.
Okay.
What happens from that is, in the morning, what I do is I jump on, I go through, and I dress myself pretty. I do my makeup, and then I go record it. I just walk around my house recording these videos for half an hour. It takes me half an hour, and I make 10 to 20, maybe even up to 30 pieces of content in that time. Okay. Now quality is important, Adriana. I know, thankfully, I'm lucky that I play very well on video. It's a natural platform for me.
Exactly. I watch your videos every single day. So
thank you. But like what I've recognized is video is a platform that I work well with, because I've been working in the video spectrum of things for years. So it just comes fairly naturally for me. But what's important is that you don't get roped into the whole perfectionism thing. If you want to get a lip
Yeah, that's
sync
how
video,
I am. Yeah.
okay? If you want a lip sync video to be perfect, you're going to be there for 4 fucking hours and nothing's going to get done in my whole fucking day.
I get it in like 3 or 4 tries though. It's perfect.
All right, that's good. That's good. I'm a one take guy. I listen to it once and I'm like, I can fucking do this. So I'm not sure if you've seen, but maybe 20% of maybe 20% of what I'm posting is just like, I want to keep the quality high, and I'm glad that I can, you know, drive it fairly well.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's kind of how I play the content strategy game.
Okay.
Now, in terms of posting, when I wanted to go for absolute growth, 10 to 25 posts a day.
Okay.
But
do you hashtag? Like, do you hashtag? Because some people say to hashtag, and some people don't. Like my friend said, don't hashtag, and those videos didn't get a lot of likes. When I hashtagged, it got more videos.
Yeah.
More views.
When you're small, hashtags help. When you're smaller, hashtags definitely help because it allows you to dictate the audience who's going to consume your content. Okay. It's important to align the consumer of the content and the content initially, because what's going to happen is essentially, like if you don't have the right people consuming the content, they're not going to engage with the content. The engagement gets tracked, and that's what pushes you onto the For You page for a longer period. Now in the last it was on Friday, they just changed the TikTok algorithm even more, which is going to make it a little harder for small creators, where hashtags become heaps more important, because what's happening is for the first 8 to 12 hours now, the content is consumed by your immediate audience. So those 600 people you've got, it's consumed by those people, and how they react to it dictates whether it goes onto the For You page now.
Yeah.
It's good because it provides a better experience for your current followers, but it's harder to grow. So hashtag definitely. But with hashtags, don't hashtag big things. Don't hashtag For You page, because that's the vanilla shit. Everyone comes under hashtag For You page.
Someone told me that, and I always do it, and they're like, don't do that. They're like, don't go on the For You page. They said, because they'll push it out if you do it like that. They said, like, don't put For You.
Well, the strategy is changing because of the algorithm change. But like, the main thing is you want to get it to the direct right people. It's like essentially, if I had a business, let's say it's a pet store, or let's say it's a pet store, I'm advertising to fucking everybody. All right, people who don't have pets aren't going to be receptive to that, right?
Of course.
Right.
Well, I feel like my viewers, like, I look at half their stuff and I'm like, it's nothing that I would ever look at.
Yeah.
They're nothing that I would ever look at. Like the funny stuff. Like, I follow like you, like Lord Dermot, AJ, like all those funny ones. And like, I get these boring, weird people, and I'm like, no, that's not for me.
That's fair enough. Consume the relatable content. You don't want to have the vanilla stuff. So it's also important to ensure when you're sending content out that you're not giving it to the people who don't want what you're posting. So make your hashtags more specific in terms of audience size. When you type in your hashtags, it tells you the audience size. You want a good spread.
I try to pick the biggest. Like the last few, I've been putting the biggest.
Big as vanilla. All right? Vanilla. What you want to do is get a spread.
I'm far from vanilla, Michael. I'm far from vanilla.
I know. You want a spread, okay? 4 to 5 hashtags, I'd say, and a spread. You want one at 10 million, one at 100 million, one at 500 million, one at 1 billion, one at 10 billion. Got it?
I haven't found one in the billions.
You need to search. When you type in a hashtag, it has suggested hashtags. Scroll.
Yeah. I've been doing the Walmart one. Walmart one I did, and then I did like another one, the space shuttle one. I think I did 1 billion one, but I try to do like my own little hashtags too, because I saw it that's like do 2 big ones.
Yeah.
It's like hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. You need to be thoughtful when it comes to hashtags. I'm starting to get back in, and I'm actually personally trialing the hashtag game again because of the algorithm change. But does that answer your question? Does that help?
It does answer my question, but like I said, like I do, like you said, I'll do 10 or 20 videos when I have my makeup done or my hair good, because I'm very I feel like self-conscious to do it just the way I am.
Perfect.
Sometimes I feel weird. But it's actually funny because one of my hashtags, like one of my best videos, is me just like this doing the candy shop thing. And that has the most views. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It plays out. It plays out. My advice there, Adriana, let the audience dictate how it plays out. Don't put judgment on yourself. All right. Okay. But also don't get sucked into the bullshit of people going, I don't like this. It doesn't even happen on TikTok. Let's be honest. I've gotten 2.4 million views and I've had one person be like, I don't like this. And I've been like, it's fine. You're 1 out of 2.4 million.
One.
Like,
exactly.
So like, just do what you love. Just do what you love. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
One last question. And then I've got to Jet.
What, I don't know, like how should I approach, I mean, you don't know me like that, but how should I approach like trying to like date? Like, I don't know, like what are like some big no-nos towards what girls do and what like that guys don't like? I know everyone's different. Okay. So the question for everyone here is how should you approach dating? I'm just giving some context to it. Like, what are things that you like a girl should like not do? What are things a girl should not do? That's like a turn off. Yeah, like that's like a turn off. I think it depends on the person. I think what's going to happen is you need to match personality traits to a degree. All right. People say opposites attract. I'm someone who respects my time. If someone didn't respect my time, boom, out. That's a deal breaker for myself. Now, like, it depends on the person. I think where a lot of people get tied up in is one, people like the idea of love, sometimes more than the person they're falling in love with, or it's just mediocre, but the idea carries it across the line. I'm like a very attentive person, and that comes off sometimes as like clingy. So like I try to work on that, but then it's like my friends like be more like a bitch, and I'm like, but that's not my personality. But I'm like, well, if I am a bitch, they'll respect me more. Yeah. I guess point number 2 is don't set yourself on the one guy. Don't say like, obviously show commitment when you're going into it. But what I'm saying is if you're not getting the level of commitment back, there's 7 billion people out there, Adriana, and you deserve someone who fucking loves the weird shit that you do. All right? That's right. Got it? Cool. Yes, I love it. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much for jumping on. I've actually really appreciated the chat with both you and Fawn. Yes, I'm very happy. I got to speak to you because I always write to you on Instagram. I know. That's always me. I'm always writing. I try my best to get back to everyone. You do though. You do. You really do. You make my day every day. It makes me feel better. So I'm happy. Thank you so much, Adriana. Appreciate it. Much love. Chat soon. Yeah. See you later. Thank you. Catch ya. Bye. All right. Thank you, everybody, for jumping on Real Talk, episode number 13. As you can see, live Q&A there was an absolute wicked experience to meet both Fawn and Adriana and provide as much value as possible to these people in whatever business questions or whatever questions they had. I hope that was super helpful for you. I'd love to do this again in the future. If you guys loved the video, please smash the subscribe button below. It would mean the absolute world for me. And I'll catch you guys in episode number 14. See ya.